One of the Premier League's biggest rivals storms into the FA Cup quarter-finals when Manchester United host nearby Liverpool at Old Trafford on Sunday. This is only the 11th time in history these two historically linked clubs have met in this competition, but only the second time in the last 4 years after United claimed a dramatic 3-2 win in the first round. Firstly, 4. Season 2020-21. Although these two teams have had significant turnover in recent years, 4 of the 5 goals in that match were scored by players still at the club. Both sides are struggling with injuries this season, but while Jurgen Klopp has steadied Liverpool's ship in the Premier League title race despite missing players, Erik has had to fight just to keep for Manchester United is not completely submerged under the waves. While Liverpool may want to prioritise competition under different circumstances, the Red Devils will certainly not give up on the opportunity to challenge Man United for a place in the FA Cup semi-finals. Meanwhile, United will know the FA Cup is once again their best chance of winning a trophy this season. Due to the gap in the Premier League rankings, Liverpool was proud before this match with the expectation of winning a place in the FA Cup semi-finals, causing Manchester United to suffer defeat. However, eliminating the Red Devils here would be reckless. While their injury list is significant, it is nowhere near Liverpool's, and as Jurgen Klopp works his magic amid the crisis, the list of absences must be taken into account. Erik ten Hag's team is aiming to reach the semi-finals for the second consecutive season, but Jurgen Klopp's team will face difficulties. Casemiro will miss Sunday's match after withdrawing from the Brazil squad overnight due to injury. As a result, Scott McTominay is likely to step in to create a double pivot with Kobbie Mainoo. United is still missing Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw in defence. Harry Maguire has sat out the last 3 matches but is expected to return. Rasmus Højlund is set to return to the starting lineup after returning to training this week following a muscle injury that has kept him out of action for the past few weeks. Ultimately, Manchester United have been playing much better at home this season and beyond, and Old Trafford will do their best to revive the Red Devils. For all of United's difficulties in the post-Ferguson era and all of Liverpool's recent dominance, United have won 7 of 13 home games against Liverpool in all competitions since Sir Alex Ferguson retired in September 9-5 in 2013 and had to admit defeat after only 3 matches. Of those games, whether Liverpool wins or loses this match, Mohamed Salah will definitely have his say. The Egyptian has scored more goals against Manchester United than any other club, netting 12 times in just 13 matches with the Red Devils. Looking even closer, 9 of those 12 goals have come in his last 7 games with United, as he has terrorised Liverpool's most hated opponents in recent years regardless of venue. After a tough test against Manchester City last weekend, Klopp will be hoping to avoid changing his starting lineup too much. Mohamed Salah may not have started a match for Liverpool since New Year's Day, but Red Devils fans hope he will be fit enough to return to the starting lineup after coming on as a substitute last weekend. Salah's collapse last time out in a goalless draw in August was his first game against United without a goal, and he appears to be back to full fitness after his recent injury. He had 3 shots and 6 touches in the penalty area after only 29 minutes coming off the bench in the recent draw with Man City, waiting to receive his fee at the end of the season. Diogo Dalot has been one of Manchester United's standout players over the past few months, appearing steady as the walls around him crumbled. However, he may be in big trouble in this match. Reports seem to indicate that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is trying to return from a foot injury after missing significant time, and if he sees the field, that could push Dalot to the left, face less natural than him. Adding the match history with the Red Devils, the situation becomes even clearer. Dalot has been booked 3 times in his last 3 matches against Liverpool, including a pair in the most recent meeting that saw him sent off in the 90th minute.